hours here at Twin Peaks and Hoover. A lot of our great Jocks listeners joining us as we're enjoying the first round of one of golf's majors, maybe the most prestigious according to some, especially here in the South, the Masters at Augusta National. Sam Burns, proud of the SEC, on top of the leaderboard at 5 under. Patrick Reed, also of SEC lore, at 4 under. Then you have Kurt Kitayama, Shane Lowry, Tommy Fleetwood, Xander Schauffele. Is that Aaron, is that Rye?
Sure.
All at 3 under par. Then Nick Taylor, Jason Day, Rory, and Fred Couples are at 2 under. You got Akshay Bhatia, Otan Lee, Brian Campbell, Sergio Ludwig Oberg, one of my golfers, 1 under par. Chris Gotterup, one of those guys that Doug Bell talked about. He is at 1 under through 3 holes. Jordan Spieth also at 1 under. Trying to see, Justin Thomas is even through 1. Sepp Straka makes his home right here in Vestavia Hills in Metro Birmingham. He is at even par through 1 as well. So keep you updated. A lot of notables just now teeing off. It is worth mentioning that Victor Hovland, who I believe Molly finished, didn't he finish like 7 under par last year?
Either last year or the year before.
He does really quite well
year.
At this tournament.
Yeah.
He is not off to his best start, but he's maintaining. He's managing. He's just trying to stay in there. He's at 3 over par through 10.
Okay.
And then you have Bryson DeChambeau, 3 over through 13.
Wow.
A little bit surprising there.
That is kind of surprising.
Another one that I think a lot of people said maybe he does it again, 2023 champion, if I remember correctly, John Rahm is at 2 over par through just 3 holes.
Huh.
So a little bit of a surprise there. We'll keep you updated there on the Masters leaderboard as first round action continues. Noto Roofing just had Noto complete a new roof on our house, and it's been amazing. And since I've been talking about Noto Roofing, I decided, you know what, you tell all the Jocks listeners to call them, get in touch with them for the free inspection. You need a free inspection, Landrum, at your home. Well, sure enough, Chris with Noto, he showed up to my house, got on the roof. We walked the roof, walked around the house, and he found some problematic areas. Hail damage, wind damage, and then went into the attic, and we realized that, unbeknownst to me, we had water coming in multiple places. Yep, it had not come through the sheetrock in the ceiling yet, but it was only going to be a matter of time before it was going to be disastrous. Luckily, they made it seamless. I contacted my insurance agent, talked to the insurance company. We got with the claims adjuster. They came out, and they deemed that I needed a new roof. Well, we got a new roof, and not only that, we got upgrades. We got new ridge vents on different parts of the roof that we haven't had before. I can already tell a difference. I'm certainly going to see a difference when it comes to my energy and cooling costs. But now we can go to bed knowing that we're protected. Our home has got a sturdy, sound roof that's going to last as long as we're in the home, and it's from our friends at Noto Roofing. Locally owned and operated. These are guys from right here in Metro Birmingham, Sammy and Matt. Matt will come out to the job along with Chris. Sammy will answer the phone, but NotoRoofing.com. That's the website you go to. Always tell them that Landrum from Jocks sent you. We appreciate our friends at Noto and all that they do. We cannot be happier. You can't beat that. All right, we'll get back to the Masters leaderboard. Your text as well, 205-834-9450 on the Jocks text line. Faye has texted in, Molly. Yes. That's our favorite.
Hot favorite.
She said, who is this clown on the microphone going after my Conrad? That would have been Hastings.
I would love for Faye and Hastings to meet.
Yeah,
that's probably the best way to describe Hastings, a clown.
Oh. Ooh. You're lucky he can't hear right now, Conrad.
Yeah. You just got called a clown. Conrad just called you a clown.
He called you a clown.
Collins in Pell City has made homemade pimento cheese. Does that not look delicious?
Oh, wow. That's fantastic.
Thank you, Collins. We appreciate that. Someone reminds us that 3D printers are useful for making fake passports, which come in handy for Conrad when he returns to the U.S. from Mother Russia.
I will actually have to keep that in mind. Fake passports are not easy to come by. I don't know if y'all have ever tried to get one. Not easy.
If you were in Shawshank and you had a 3D printer, if Red was able to procure you a 3D printer, could you make something like, would you need that rock hammer? Or could you make just like a power saw to go through the wall? Just saying, you're going to say Andy Dufresne a lot of time. A lot of time and a lot of handfuls of pebbles out in the yard.
I think I would say I would assume 3D printers are not readily available in prisons, but
all right.
I could be wrong.
Filip Jovic, former Auburn Tiger, averaged 6 points. He's from Serbia. He has landed with the UCLA Bruins and the warm and rosy Mick Cronin, big old teddy bear. $2 million is what his asking price is. So it's believed it's $2 million or north. How about this? Listener doing the breakdown. According to Google, in Alabama, $2 million would net 1.15 to 1.25 million. In California, you would net 1.05 to 1.15.
So about $250,000 or so that he would earn more in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're trying to say that it's really not that much of a difference. In taxes?
Seems like it would be.
If we got somebody who's, anyways, I don't know if I even understood all of that text, so sorry if that even didn't make sense. Alan says Conrad is the new Shooter McGavin.
Shooter McGavin.
Can't win the big one and will never get the green jacket.
Win the big one. That describes my life, Alan. Thank you.
Can't win the big one? Are you winning the little ones?
How about 50-50?
Okay.
We're working on the little ones.
All right. Keep the text coming in. 205-834-9450 on the text line.
Yeah. So, you know, the NFL is going to play its first ever game in Australia. And things have not gone very well so far with the purchasing of tickets over there. So the regular season, if you remember, the NFL announced that they're going to play their first ever game down under as the Rams are going to take on the 49ers. So general ticketing for the upcoming matchup on September the 10th in Melbourne began earlier this week. And within minutes, the Ticketmaster-powered system was flooded with demand far beyond the 100,000-seat capacity to the Melbourne Cricket Ground, which will be hosting the game. More than 151,000 fans registered their interest in buying tickets, and as sales began, virtual lines quickly stretched into tens of thousands. Most of the seats were snapped up in the first half hour of the general sales. Ticket prices that began at $67 for standing room access and it elevated sharply from that into the hundreds of dollars if you wanted an actual seat. The prices have drawn serious criticism down under. I'm not really sure what they were expecting. This is the NFL, by the way.
Yeah, you want it. You got to pay for it, people.
Yeah, as of Wednesday morning in the United States, all that was left for purchase were a small collection of VIP-level tickets beginning at $1,234. That was the only thing that was left available. The NFL's game in Melbourne is the first of what will be an unprecedented 9 international contests in this upcoming season. Now, the extreme time zone difference between the U.S. and Australia also has forced the league to shift its traditional opening game with the defending Super Bowl champion, this year involving the Seahawks. It's going to be on Wednesday night as opposed to the normal Thursday night opening. For Australian fans, meanwhile, the game will actually happen on Friday morning because they want to make sure that it's still in prime time in the United States on Thursday night. So it's going to be a Friday morning game, and so people in Melbourne are paying thousands of dollars for these NFL tickets if they can get their hands on them.
So that right there is a prime example of why I worry about moving even 2, 3, 4 teams across the pond.
Yeah.
And it's the time difference.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare for people like me and you to keep up with.
It's unbelievable. So, yeah, Melbourne. I will never forget, California played somebody. And I think we discussed this on the show, and we'll look it up during the break. Maybe Conrad, you can do it quickly.
I remember that game.
California played someone in Australia. I assume it was in Sydney. But they had all sorts of trouble with the turf. As a matter of fact, they had issues getting the goalpost shipped over to Australia. Oh, it was a logistics nightmare.
So they
got the
played Hawaii in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been it.
2016.
Yep, I watched that game with my dad.
They had
There was week
61,000 fans.
Was it, you said it was in Sydney? Is that right?
Yes, it was at ANZ Stadium.
Okay. All right. And they had all sorts of logistics problems. Now, I understand that they play Australian rules football over there. I mean, I would think that they have the materials that they could have
To make a goalpost?
to make an NFL goalpost.
Yeah.
Or a college goalpost. But yeah, they had all sorts of logistic issues for the game. If I'm not mistaken, no, that would not have been Marshall Lynch would not have been playing for them for
No.
California.
No.
Not in
It was like early
2016.
2000s.
Yeah. I was trying to remember who California's top player was.
Their
that year.
quarterback was Davis Webb.
Okay.
I thought they had a running back that was.
Was Jade not playing back then?
Well, you know,
He seems like he's been there. He
maybe
went to
with
Oklahoma last year.
Yeah.
Where
So,
will he be this year?
Yeah.
No, $1,200 to begin.
Yeah.
I wonder. Do you think that the fan demand by having they go ahead and they make the announcement? Does it ever die down across the pond? Because I'm sure that I can remember Skydome, Rogers Center, when they first opened that thing.
Yeah.
You couldn't find a ticket. It was the hottest thing going. You had a retractable roof. You had a good product inside with that Blue Jays team. But it's not that way 30 years later.
No.
It's not a sellout every single night. It's not packed. I just wonder if the interest, if the excitement, if it wanes, if we put a team over there permanently, say in Australia.
I'll be honest. I'm really surprised that they continue. You know, playing one game in Brazil, but keep going back to Brazil.
Right.
I'm not really sure that serves the purpose, but the NFL can do no wrong. So
No. Don't make money off of this.
yeah, very much so. Masters leaderboard, we're awaiting the very latest update. I think Burns is still a lead at -5. Patrick Reed has cooled off a little bit. He's through 14 at -4. Xander Schauffele comes in at -3. You got Shane Lowry at -3. You got Fleetwood -3. Kitayama at -3. So that's the way it looks right now so far. Any other big names up towards the top I'm missing?
No, got Ludwig Oberg at 2 under. Justin Rose is at 2 under. Rory, I don't know if you mentioned him, at 2 under. Jordan Spieth, Brooks Koepka, Justin Thomas, all at 1 under par, along with Sepp Straka. DJ has clawed back. He is at even par through 15. Scotty Scheffler, even early in his round. Just teed off, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Ethan Fang, one of the amateurs, he is at 1 over. I know a lot of pools, you got to pick an amateur. So those of you who've got Ethan Fang, he's doing quite well early on. Colin Morikawa is at +1. And trying to see if there's anybody who's just lost it today. Bryson DeChambeau not doing great. He's at 3 over par through 14.
Man.
Bubba Watson, he finished his day with a 4 over 76. Victor Hovland is at 4 over. Molly Sorry.
I need
through
Hov to
12
lock
holes.
in.
I know. He needs to lock in. Vijay Singh, he's seen better days, but he's there as a memory. He's at +7. He just finished his round. So
+7.
yeah, that's not great.
Ouch.
Carlos Ortiz, the lone Mexican golfer in the field, is at 8 over.
8 over.
I don't think he's going to make the cut.
Okay. We will continue on. We'll be here at Twin Peaks until 2 o'clock. Still some time to come and enjoy some of the golf. And even when we depart, you can always find Twin Peaks as a go-to place to watch all the big sporting events. We will be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m.
We're running it back.
We're running it back again. Twin Peaks folks want us to enjoy the fun and frivolity for another day, and we have taken them up on that invitation. So you can join us tomorrow from 10 until 2 here on Jocks. More three-man front when we come back. Landrum Roberts has been making his around the establishment. A lot of great people here
Yes.
from Jocks. Everybody good?
Everybody's great. Everybody's great. There's a lot
Having a
of
good time?
gossip going on. We got a lot of different factions here. We got rivalries. We have love interest, apparently.
Whoa, what? Love interest.
I'll tell you about it later.
Get Mary.
I'll tell you about it later. Hastings did not like the clown comment.
No,
so
no.
that's-
You know, so many times we have tried to get Conrad and Hastings to be the friends that they once were, but it's just not going to happen.
Well, it's like you go to extremes to get, like when you were younger, get two of your buddies not to fight because they'd had too many.
Yeah.
And then finally you just get tired of the effort of trying to get them, and you just tell them go at it. Just settle
go
it.
out in the yard
Y'all
and
just
finish
settle
it.
it. Y'all settle it. Tired of hearing this nanny, boo-boo.
Mary joins us now on three-man front. Mary,
Hey, Mary.
Hey,
it's always good to see you, Mary.
it's good to see you.
There's a rumor going around that you will be at yoga tomorrow and you will not be here. Is this true?
It could be.
Yoga's more important?
I just don't understand. I mean,
No, it's not.
You're going to the Lane Kiffin yoga class and you're not going to come here and be a part of this?
I'll have to think about it.
What's to think about?
Uh,
Conrad will be here.
Well, that's true. But I love Molly too.
Is Faye going to be here? Let me ask you a question.
No.
Do you
I
make
don't
a
think
do you
so.
make a pimento cheese by chance?
No, I do not.
Oh, you don't.
No.
You don't grimace when you say it like
I don't.
that.
You don't like
It's
pimento
not,
cheese?
it's not my favorite.
Not
What
your
about
thing?
egg salad?
Oh, I love egg
So
salad.
you love
and I
egg
make
salad?
a good egg salad.
Do you really?
I do.
What do you put in it?
Eggs.
Well, thank you.
Olives.
Okay, you do
Which is
olives.
different,
That is
yeah.
different. But I'm with it.
Mustard.
Green olives.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, it's good.
with the pimentos in them, I'm guessing.
No,
No.
no, I don't like the pimento.
Well, so you don't put pimentos in your cheese or your oh, that's right. That's the cheese. We're talking egg salad now. Sorry.
Kind of moved away from that.
Yeah.
What can I do?
I've had nothing to drink today. Which is the truth.
So Mary is her and BB, and obviously Don, Hastings, FSU Dave. No matter where we are, they're always there.
Oh, they're great.
Supporting the show,
They're wonderful.
and we appreciate that
We try.
greatly.
Yep.
But I understand that you have now been banned from Alabama sporting events like Conrad has.
That is correct.
You went out to the Rose Bowl.
Twice. The last two times we went, and
Goodness
we
gracious.
lost. Yes,
Yeah, Mary.
I went to Indianapolis. I've been lots of places.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
Did you stay for the entirety of the Rose Bowl, or did you leave early?
The first
Be
time,
honest.
okay,
No, I'm talking about this last one.
38-3. Did
Yeah.
you?
no,
Okay.
Were you gone by when?
fourth quarter.
Start of the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
It was obvious that it was
Yeah.
not going to go well for us.
And it was obvious by the end of the first quarter, Mary.
Bless your heart.
About the first 5 minutes, yeah.
Without
made a-
fans like you, there would be no hope.
You made a long trip
We did.
in the absolute probably worst weather in the history of the Rose Bowl.
It was horrible. It rained all night. It rained the day before, the whole night before, the next morning, and it was miserable. So,
Miserable.
Yeah.
And you were out late with the Alabama players.
Not too late, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have been a reason.
yeah, it could have been.
So do you think if we were to set it up where you and Conrad could actually go to an Alabama game, you think that would end the curse?
If you both went together?
No,
Or would the program die?
no, the program would die. That would be it.
Mary's being very honest. What do you think about your coach that's up on the TV screen
Yeah,
right
I
now?
was wishing I could hear him. I think I'll go back later and see if I can catch
I'll
it.
tell you what he's saying. We
Oh,
got to run
sure.
the ball better. We just got to run the ball better. I think every single down this year on offense, we're just going to run the ball. That's exactly what he just said.
Yeah, he says offensive line's coming together. You know, we're going to make it a point to
So are you
Run the ball.
saying he says the same thing every time they ask him?
He says Lane Kiffin is my, you know what?
I don't think he's saying that.
No, I'm pretty sure he didn't say any of that.
All right, let's get back to this this yoga that you're a part of.
Does Lane Kiffin walk on you? Is that what
this
happens?
is this goat yoga? Is this hot yoga? What are we talking about?
No, Larry already asked me, was it hot yoga? I don't even know.
Hey, they've got puppy yoga. They got
Do
puppy
they?
yoga. Yeah.
That would be cute.
My wife, she's I think she's got it was somebody that came up in conversation, but they have puppy yoga, and then they will send you the breed of puppy that they're featuring that week. So last week it was the husky. I almost called Conrad.
Was it really?
Yeah, little husky puppies just walking on you. I would do that.
That would be
Yeah, that's
interesting.
awesome.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, there's all kinds of yoga. They have rage yoga. That's a different
Rage
one.
yoga?
Yeah, that involves drinking and heavy metal and a lot of screaming.
Baseball bats.
That seems like it's counter.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Rage
There's a lot
yoga?
of weird people weirder than you, Conrad, out there with weird fetishes.
That's hard to believe.
There
I
are
know.
people redder than Conrad, I agree. So,
Mary.
He's our weird one, though.
I know.
Mary's
Bless
coming up
his
with
Take
heart.
care of him, yeah.
Can I ask you an honest question?
Sure,
And you'll give me an honest answer.
maybe.
Do you think that we pick on Conrad too much?
Yes. That is
Wow,
my
that was
honest answer.
that was really quick.
I've sent in texts like that.
You
I've
know
told
what?
y'all to quit picking.
Well,
on
he's
me.
grimacing right now because when you say stuff like that, that makes us go in even harder.
Oh no.
Yep, you shouldn't have
Yeah.
said that.
Okay.
Do you
My
thi-
mistake. Sorry.
Do you think we
Conrad.
pick on Molly too much?
Sometimes. Not
But
too
not
bad.
as bad as
Oh
Conrad.
no, not
No.
even close.
See, it's a
Not even
lose-lose,
close.
though, because if she said, oh, no, y'all take it easy on him, then they would go, all right, we got to crank this up a couple notches. So either way,
Yeah, it was going to be bad, Conrad.
yeah, it was.
I was grimacing the other day with your box thing.
Well, if you need
That
a
was-
spare urinal cake, Pat's got about a dozen of them left.
Yeah, I got plenty of them. If you need something for your urinal in your house, let me know.
No, I'm good.
I was
plenty
using
of
a
them.
urinal yesterday, and it was at a convenience store bathroom because I had to go, and it smelled horrible. And I thought about you, and I was like, we need to get one of those urinal cakes. In
Why don't I do this? I'll give you half dozen that you can put in your truck, and then when you have to go use one of those gas station
Oh,
bathrooms,
I brought my own. Thank
you can just take your own and
right.
plop it in there.
Good plan.
That's a great plan.
Good plan.
So you'll be here tomorrow. Let's go ahead and commit right now.
Well, what if I'm not here at 10 o'clock?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Is that
That's fine.
okay?
You don't have
that's
to be here
fine.
at 10.
I can
10:15.
be, I can be here right now.
For this to be for you to be able to keep the streak alive like FSU Dave, you have to be here for at least half of the remote.
Does he have a streak?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
he does.
He does.
Oh, wow.
FSU Dave, like for what, 2+ years?
That's a lot of pressure.
You live 5 minutes from here. You brag about that. Like every time we're here, you say, "Hey, I live." You offered me at the beginning of
I
the show
did.
because I did not bring my thermos,
I did.
and you
To
were
go
like,
back
"Hey,"
home.
she offered to go back home and
I
get me
did.
something to drink.
I was going to do that.
I know.
I know.
'Cause
Just
you
be here
said,
tomorrow.
I'll
We'll
live-
take you across the way to DSW. Let you go shoe shopping.
Okay. I'm
All right.
not a big shoe
So
shop.
Conrad's here. Conrad needs to go to
Oh, that's right.
DSW with BB.
No, he likes his shoes.
He likes his heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Okay. All right.
Mary?
If I,
Bye, Mary. Is that what you telling us bye? Or
Are you telling us
ready to
bye?
go?
no, I'm just telling you I can be here.
I mean, we're here till 2.
I can be here by like 12. So you won't talk bad about me if I'm not
No.
here
No,
at
not
10
at all.
o'clock.
I would, first off, I respect wonderful women like yourself and BB. I would never speak unkind of you. I was brought up different. Now, if you were a man like Conrad, I'd slam you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Okay.
Can't
Mary?
wait to be out there tomorrow.
It's always, see, and you'll get to see Conrad.
I know. All right.
All right?
I'll be here.
Okay.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
She committed.
There it
I
is.
know.
All right. There it is. She'll be here. Thank you, Mary.
All right. Thank you.
Always good to see you.
You too.
All right, we will continue on. We are live at Twin Peaks. We'll give you a leaderboard update here on Jocks.
Three-man front, we continue live from Twin Peaks in Hoover, and we just got the announcement. We're going to be back tomorrow, 10 to 2, right here, Twin Peaks in Hoover. You can't miss us. We're out on the patio-ish. You can go inside, outside. The panels are up here on the side. It's a beautiful day outside. You got a nice breeze, plenty of sunshine, and there's golf going on in Augusta, Georgia. We'll get you to the leaderboard there at the Masters in just a moment, but whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, the weekend, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can try our friends at Crafts. Right there, their newest location on Highway 280 in Mountain Brook, but a great Alabama-based restaurant created by Alabamians, worked every day by Alabamians. They understand the people of this great state, and it's not just the great fried chicken that they're famous for there at Crafts. It's also the stick-to-your-ribs sides, like homemade squash casserole. You want to go macaroni and cheese, rice and gravy, you can do that, green beans. But it's not only that, like the meat and three type of stuff. You've got wings, you got chicken bites, but you've also got sandwiches. They offer a great burger, but you can go with a wrap on a hotter day if you want to go with something lighter, or the grilled chicken plate. How about a shareable, like the buffalo chicken dip, the chicken queso, or the simple chick dip? All kinds of different options there. Frozen cocktails out on the patio. It's Crafts right there on 280 in Mountain Brook near the Hollywood Boulevard exit. Get in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and always tell them Landry from Jocks sent you.
All right, before we do some Pat Ponders, want to give you an update on some transfer portal information. Philip Jovich from Auburn University, who entered the transfer portal just a couple days ago, he has committed to UCLA, so he will go out west. He will play in the Big Ten for Mick Cronin. Meanwhile, I've been communicating with some people down in Tuscaloosa, and, you know, the anticipation was that Aiden Sherrill was going to go into the transfer portal, and I was just told that he is officially not in the transfer portal yet.
Okay.
So that could mean a couple of things. We all know that there's always the thought process of negotiations, and as of the other night when the story first broke that he was going to enter the transfer portal, the information was that Alabama was still having that line of communication open with him. So I'm just curious, by him officially not being in, if that makes people like Conrad feel a little bit more confident maybe that Aiden Sherrill might end up staying at Alabama.
It's not a bad thing.
No? He could be committing to Mick Cronin.
Something tells me that would not be the case, but, I mean, if they're the highest bidder, maybe.
There is a little bit of Alabama notes from our friends at On3 that they have passed along. Syracuse transfer former Donnie Freeman, he entered the transfer portal yesterday. And some early schools that have been mentioned, Alabama, Kentucky, and USC. Also On3 reports that Alabama continuing to gain ground with Kentucky transfer Jasper Johnson, 6'4" freshman guard. Considered the Tide before opting to go to UK out of high school. And it goes on to say that Nate Oates should like where he is in this recruitment.
Huh. Okay. Donnie Freeman, right?
That would have been for Jasper Johnson from Kentucky, but Donnie Freeman was the other kid that's mentioned from Syracuse.
Alabama,
he's a forward,
maybe.
yeah.
But Alabama, Kentucky's also in the mix
Yep.
for him, right?
And USC.
Okay.
Because Chad Baker Mazar is no longer there. There's room.
Oh, he's not coming back for an 8th year?
I don't know. He better do it in a hurry after what
It wouldn't be at
put out.
USC.
No.
All
It
right.
will not be at USC.
I've got questions. They give me answers. This is Pat Ponders.
I wanna know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Pat Ponders.
All right, question number one. I mentioned earlier that former British Open champion Mark Calcavecchia, he was kicked off the Masters property for using his phone. So the question is, have you ever snuck your phone or electronic device into somewhere that was prohibited? Maybe not, let's say, prohibited in regards to, like, you're going to go to jail, but it would be frowned upon greatly if you brought one in. How about that?
Oh, I have. I snuck it into the Sistine Chapel and got a picture of it, which you are absolutely
you
not
really?
allowed to do. Yep.
Wow.
Got it on my phone.
You know what's funny, Conrad? I did the exact same thing.
It's-
I was
it's
going to say
Sistine
that.
Chapel?
Yeah, the
I
Sistine
mean,
Chapel.
I'm like, I'm not going to come here and not get a picture of it, so I just acted like I was tying my shoe, and I got on the ground and took it from the floor up at the ceiling, and I have it on my
Wow.
phone. Yep.
You
See,
and-
I
you
think
and
I had
Molly
my phone in my
rule breakers.
pocket. Now, this was like, I think this was 2015.
I'm going to try to find it. I'll send y'all the picture of it.
How about when you and your mom went to Turkey and Greece? Was there any places that you went but you snuck your phone in?
I don't think there was anywhere we couldn't bring our phones in.
Oh.
Now that I think about it.
They used to be this way. I have not been to the Alamo in San Antonio in quite some time. Did you go when you were down there?
Good gosh, yes, and they do allow pictures. I had to take that Russian woman's picture. Remember, in the
Were
blazing
you
sun?
inside? Or no, was it outside?
I was taking a picture outside.
Okay, now inside, once they used to have a sign up, and I'm sure they still do, that, you know, in reverence to the people that had perished inside that chapel,
Oh yeah, yes.
like they do not want any
But-
pictures or anything.
But I did that.
taken in the Alamo.
I did that tour. I don't remember them saying you can't use your phone in here or take any pictures. That might have been the case. I don't know. But no, that was the day they had the solar eclipse, and it was
That's
we were in
right.
San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
UAB was playing UTSA. We were playing that night, so I went over during the day. I'd never seen the Alamo. Went and did the tour, but there was this nice, Russian lady. She told me she was from Russia, broken English, and she asked if I would kindly take her picture, and I said sure. So she's posing in front of the. I'm not kidding y'all, Larry. You're sitting here nodding your head. 15 minutes later, we're doing action shots.
Mm-hmm.
We've moved now to another feature there in front of the Alamo that she wants to take her picture in front of.
So you became her personal cameraman.
I guess. And we're just like, where is your group?
But you know what? She went back to Russia and said, you know what? These
I know.
Americans, they were such great people.
I know.
Okay, I thought of another one. Another place that you could not even bring. I mean, you could bring your phone in. It just couldn't be out at all. Was the House of Virgin Mary in Turkey, where we went.
Okay.
Like you can't have a camera. You can't have a phone. Like you just yourself, basically. And no one even like tried, obviously out of respect. But yeah, that was in Turkey. So
Conrad just sent us the picture. That is a
I
fantastic
did it
picture.
in an escape room one
Yeah,
time.
it's pretty cool.
that is a good picture.
You're not supposed to have your phone in an escape room to look for clues that people have left online.
Oh,
But I was not going to be chained to that wall any longer.
gotcha. All right, next question. The NFL informed its teams yesterday that they could expect to see replacement officials if a deal is not reached by next month. If you were a college official and had the chance to call in the NFL, would you cross the picket line for the opportunity to call in the league?
Not if I was aspiring to be in the league one day. No, I don't think I would. Now, if I was about to hang it up, I was about to call it a career as a college official, yes, absolutely. But if I had aspirations of being, no, I wouldn't do it.
I don't think I would either. Probably just stick with one or the other.
Somebody called me a scab. Then I got to go to jail.
Yeah,
Conrad?
I think I would, just because I don't know, it'd be like maybe a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like if you never got that chance in the future, I feel like I'd roll the dice on that. It'd be cool to go to the NFL and get that opportunity.
Well, apparently the negotiations between the Referees Union Association and the National Football League has gotten to the point to where the NFL is now warning teams beware because
You
replacement
think the
officials-
officiating was bad then? I'm just kidding.
Because that's why at the NFL owners meeting a couple weeks ago, they basically said that they're going to start invoking New York is when there is a call on the field. Now, they're going to do that if there are replacement officials where they will invoke and say, hey, buzz down and call timeout. Hey, we saw something that
Yeah.
was not right. It was because of the replacement officials. So, all right, next question. Coach Joey McGuire joined Super Booster Cody Campbell in voicing Texas Tech's frustrations over being scheduled for a Friday night game this fall. The question, though, is can you envision any scenario out there that if ESPN pushed for a Friday night matchup, Commissioner Greg Sankey and his member schools, do you think they would ever agree to it?
If they pushed hard enough, yeah.
Let's say if the money's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's money involved, and how much? Absolutely.
I mean, I know it wasn't all ESPN, but I mean, it's part of going to the non-conference games, and a lot of the coaches
What?
we've heard are not a fan of that, and I don't think they'd be a fan of Friday games, but
Hey,
money.
we're at the point now where there's going to be a lot of things that you probably need to be more open to than you once were. And maybe it's a little bit uncomfortable, but if it's extra revenue, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry your team has, looks like a NASCAR team or a stock car. Sorry your field, you can't see the hash marks because there's so many logos on it, but this is the system we have.
I agree with what y'all said to a point. Unless you're Mizzou or Kentucky, I just cannot for the life of me believe that the presidents, it doesn't matter how much money's involved, because of what Friday night football means to the states of Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Louisiana, I do not see them ever doing that.
Yeah, but we say that, but we get the
There's a reason why, and I'm not being argumentative towards you. I just remember when this happened before. The Thursday night game, which I always liked. There were some SEC. Auburn played on a Thursday night.
right.
And then, of course, the commissioner's office was very quick to point out, we can't do this anymore because it puts too much stress on people trying to take off work, especially the RV folks, getting to a specific location on a Thursday night. Then you got to take off work Friday.
Well, but the only thing I would say is because on Black Friday they play high school football games and we play college football games.
But that's 1 week out of
It is
the
1 week.
Yeah.
So if it was an every week deal.
Yeah, because, like, for instance, the Big 12 has a Friday night package.
Yeah.
Where every Friday night there is a Big 12 game. So if ESPN said, hey, we'll come back. Because based on the 9th conference game, each SEC school is going to get anywhere between $3 and $5 million extra on what ESPN pays in Destin because you added that 9th game.
I would be more pumped up for a Kentucky-Mizzou game if it was on Friday, though.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
All right, final question comes courtesy of BB, as BB has submitted this question. If you love the beach, you've probably dealt with thieving seagulls that try to steal your food. But now there may be a way to fight back. It's called Google Eyes. The rolling plastic eyeballs, when placed on food containers, have been shown to discourage seagulls from going after food up to 50% according to the study. Do you guys have a seagull story from a beach vacation, and will you try Google Eyes on future trips?
No, I got so mad one day, and it was a group of people that was not bad. And I'll never forget, it was Doritos, and they kept throwing up the Doritos, thinking it was so cute because 1 or 2 seagulls came, and I was just shaking my head, and I was like, wait for it. As I'm slowly packing up my stuff to go and move down the beach, then the flock of seagulls comes. Mom starts screaming, kids start screaming. There's seagull stuff everywhere. No. I've got a treat for them. Don't do the eyeballs. How about a good old Alka-Seltzer?
I do not have a seagull story. My mom always told me to stay away from them.
Yeah, I've always tried to get them to play with me, but
Go
they
to jail
don't
for
want
that.
to. So I've never had my food stolen. I've been pooped on by a seagull at the beach before.
Of course you have.
Have you not?
No.
No, Alka-Seltzer, though. You go to jail for that with a seagull?
Depends on probably where you are. In California, I
yeah,
would say
you're
yes.
probably going. Yeah. I'll say it's a
Florida,
protected
probably
area.
not.
Florida, you're probably okay.
Alabama, you're definitely okay.
Yeah, you're definitely okay.
There's no problem.
Hell, you ought to mount that one.
Yeah.
I think
got
that
a
applies
buddy.
to a lot of things other than just seagulls.
Put it above your fireplace.
I got a buddy that does scenic stuff, too. He can add, if you want a prop in there with a seagull, we can do that. Where are you going to put it? Above your mountain?
All right, that's today's Pat Ponders live from Twin Peaks and Hoover.
We continue. We'll get you updated on the Masters leaderboard 3-man front right here on Jocks.
It is 1:50 here on Jocks. Welcome back in. Reminder, we will be back here at Twin Peaks tomorrow. So many great people have been able to come by, watch a little golf with us, enjoy some great food and libations, and we'll be back here tomorrow from 10 until 2 o'clock. Usually Conrad sees things that bother him.
Yes.
Molly has seen something. This is the worst thing that she's seen.
Molly?
This is the worst thing I've seen.
Been in quarantine and I need to get out and party. Woo! What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, getting better than that. Law enforcement's definitely made their visitability and made people chill out and not be as crazy.
The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
All right, so if you remember from, this is probably a couple weeks ago now, we had, I don't know what's going on over there, but anyway.
I don't know either. What has he done to
If you remember, we had the quadruple amputee who was remember he was arrested for the shooting in his car that he was driving.
Cornhole boy.
The cornhole
we had a lot
guy,
of questions
yes.
about how do you load a gun if you're
So there's an update regarding our cornhole quadruple amputee.
You could have dispensed that better than you just did.
I know. Well, I didn't know where it was pointed. Sorry.
I'm going to read you the headline, and I want to get your reaction.
All right.
Wild video shows quadruple amputee cornhole pro firing gun, snorting from $1 bill months before allegedly killing friend.
So he was snorting coke?
Yes.
Or just snorting.
Like snuff?
I'm going to show you guys the image that is.
So from $1 bill.
Yes.
All right.
Not a 20.
I thought they used hundreds.
Wait, he's
like
upside down?
Yes, he's upside down.
Snorting?
Yes. On like his head.
Okay. I shouldn't even ask that question. Should I?
I don't know. I can't see what is in the dollar bill. But there is a dollar bill right there.
So is the upside down snorting thing, is that a technique?
I don't know.
Or is that something that he has to do? Because of his limitations.
I've never seen this before.
Or had.
But I mean, we were talking about how could he kill his friend while driving with the gun. But like there he is in the window, holding it.
Oh yeah. And snorting something upside down.
He's upside down on his head.
Maybe it was a Goodies powder and it was just going through the wrong
I'm
hole.
sure that's what it was. Going through the wrong hole.
Well, the wrong.
Wow.
He's going through his nose and not it. Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
No?
You've never seen a double amputee?
No,
standing,
like
being on their head?
Get it
Not
right.
like that.
It's not a double.
No, he's quadruple.
I'm sorry, quadruple. Not bad.
I like that headline. There's a lot in the headline.
His caption to his video is no hands, no feet, shooting a 9mm handgun. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. That was in 2024, that first video.
You know, up until the point that he killed his buddy and wanted to dump him out on the side of the road.
You mean like that headline? That's unfortunate.
That's so unfortunate.
Do you think an editor lost their job?
Oh.
Golly!
What publication is that?
It is the Pratt Tribune.
Oh, is it the one about a job?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just don't put them together.
Where is Pratt High School?
That one's so good.
Oh, that's awful.
That's so good.
Have you ever thought about being a hand model? What was that? Was that a Seinfeld where he's the hand model?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's George, right?
Okay,
Yeah, George.
Okay. Obviously, I'm not reading the headline.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna read you the opening paragraph, which is the lead.
Okay.
Okay. You know the headline.
Yes.
But I'm gonna read you the lead.
All right.
Eager students invaded businesses all over Pratt Tuesday as they looked for future job opportunities on Disability Mentoring Day.
Oh, boy.
And now you know the headline. That was the lead.
What a terrible headline.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, first hand. You just got to be careful where you put first hand. Students get first hand.
You like that, didn't you?
Did they used to have the unfortunate headlines on? Was that the Leno Tonight Show? Jay Leno.
Well, this one would be.
That would be on there.
Oh, thanks for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of the Masters. We're back at Twin Peaks here in Hoover tomorrow. From all of us to all of you, have a wonderful rest of your Masters Thursday. God is great.